2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Washington out there with Butler. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Hero in at the shooting guard. And for Miami, they've got Jared Allen. Doncic out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Payton, and it's Thompson in at the two guard. I've always wondered this, Brent, for the players, do they approach these early season games any differently than a game in, say, April?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I think you're still not in tip-top shape. You're still trying to figure out any additions to the roster that have been made in the offseason, and you're trying to find your own personal rhythm as to how this season is going to get started. So the approach for sure early on in the season is different than when you get to springtime.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Doncic outside. Payton in the corner. Outside Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
The free throw drops for Gordon. We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest like you. And there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
Yeah, you can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
Now, Hero. His last outing, he had 8 points. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Allen. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Dishes it to Allen. Good work there as it goes.
Allen rolling with some force, or at least the force he can muster. He can be useful in the pick and roll.
They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Payton. With the drive, and Payton throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after the Heat pick up two. Hero against Thompson. Ball's knocked loose. Doncic looking it over. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hero against Payton. Allen, that's good.
Getting a great look for the big guy as Allen scores on the interior.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Butler against Doncic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now, here's Payton. Three-pointer. And Jones pulls it down. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Valanciunas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Valanciunas knows he's going to get hit there. He absorbs the contact and still goes through it.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years in the NBA. and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Now here's Gordon. Payton outside. Allen right side. Rocket 6. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Miami leading by 3. Here's Doncic. Good on the shot.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Outside, Hero. Back to Jones. There's the pass to Washington. Butler in the corner. Releases from 15, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
Now Doncic, pass to Thompson. Lob pass to Gordon, hammers the alley-oop through.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Klay Thompson.
Jazz trail by 5. Poke loose. Hero against Thompson. Doncic outside to the paint. Payton back to Doncic. Allen outside to the middle. Here's Thompson. Again, the Heat. Good for 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And the Jazz making a change here. Baisley's checked in for Washington. Okoro comes in for Butler. Moutier is checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Butler in for Tyus Jones. Payton against Moutier. Here's Doncic. Buries it down low.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Moutier pass to Okoro. Here's Baisley. That one good for 2.
Well, not allowing that contact to trip him up. Baisley made a very athletic finish there.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready. He's showing some steady improvement here.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Beverly the pass to Azubuike. There's the triple. And it's Beverly missing. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
That never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Here's Moutier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And the athleticism on display there by Moutier gave the defense very little choice, really hacking him on the shot.
The Jazz shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
2 shots. The free throw good from Moutier.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Both free throws good from Mudiay. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Now, here's Beverly. Rebound by Butler. Okoro, wide open, he fires. Here's Valanciunas. That's in the short one. Valanciunas has got his third basket of the night.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
Stolen by Okoro. Moving it up. Butler, no good. The Heat with the lead. Clark finds Ross. Here's Horton Tucker. Clark left side. Passes it to Azubuike. Ross with it. Just 5 on the clock. Azubuike, no good. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Elbow shot is on the way. Doesn't go either for Butler.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
For Utah, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Okoro kicks to Butler. Mudiay pass to Valanciunas. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mudiay. Outside Butler. The 3. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay.
Three-pointer.
Butler's got 5 now.
That's exactly what you want Mudiay doing. Seeing the open man and firing that pass over to him for the clean look.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Utah out in front,
20.
ending the first quarter with a 13-4 run. 2Ks.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Miami. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. P.J. Washington is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Butler. And it's Jones in at the point. Pass to Hero. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Payton against Hero. Thompson for 3. Krills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And they take the lead. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
There's Hero with the 3. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Utah calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Once again, fans, your DQ Dancer.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To end the run, Washington with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
That one is off. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
That's a great finish from J.A. High percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Jazz trail by 4. Knocks it loose. Payton passes to Allen. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Payton with the ball. Jones covering. Inside. Doncic. Slam home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Now at the line, Luka Doncic. 1.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Valanciunas inside, defended by Allen.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Gordon finds Allen. Thompson outside. The pass to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson misses. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 9 points. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Doncic dishes to Allen. Back to Doncic. Payton up top. He's covered by Hero. And he gets the bucket. Allen's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Butler against Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Okoro, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Isaac Okoro.
And here is Okoro. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Okoro, he's going to make a lot of physical points like that throughout his career.
Payton drives in, and Payton throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Out to Doncic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Thompson passes to Gordon. Miami needs to get a shot off. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's a Okoro, and it's blocked by Gordon.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Allen left side. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Heat. Patrick Beverly comes in for Klay Thompson. Then for the Jazz, Baisley's checked in for Washington. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Hero, and it's Butler in for Jones.
And Jared Allen in great position that time and just looking to swat that shot away.
Doncic passes to Clark. Butler against Doncic. Over Butler. Doncic, no good. Jazz trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Miami now. They're on an 18-3 run. Beverly finds Payton. Down low. Here's Allen. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And Allen letting the offense know that you can lean on him from time to time.
Stolen by Allen. The finish. And then Allen slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning it into easy points.
Time call here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
A different look for Miami as Azubuike's checked in and Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Doncic. Butler against Beverly. Butler goes in over Beverly. That one wide left.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Azubuike. And he lays it straight in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Okoro. Now Butler. To end the drought. Over Clark. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Passes to Horton-Tucker. To the inside. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Get out in transition. Okoro running hard. He benefits.
Miami leading by 15. Azubuike with the ball. Back to Ross. Clark trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Udoka Azubuike. 2.
Good on the second free throw. Jazz trail by 16. Pass to Okoro. There's the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ross passes to Horton-Tucker. He feeds it to Azubuike. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Deep 2 from Beverly. Clark gets to Beverly. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Jared Allen having an outstanding game. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt.
Jack, what's your take on Utah so far?
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? Man, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, they can chance to get offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Patrick Beverly, also Peyton out there, and it's Azubuike in at the center, locking down the middle. He gets that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Jones against Beverly. Azubuike, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jazz trail by 20. Jones, the pass to Butler. To the middle, deflects the pass. In transition, here comes Miami. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Miami, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Now at the line,
the first one falls. Brown, he's checked in for Miami.
The second.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Jones against Beverly. The pass to Valanciunas. The shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Back to Jones. And Brown over to help. Shot from 12. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Jones. Valanciunas has got 9 points.
Well, the big man's got to be feeling it right now. A catch-and-shoot jumper from Valanciunas.
Payton dishes to Brown. It's Beverly on the wing. And then Clark slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Utah calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Pass to Hero. Nice ball movement by Utah. Washington kicks to Jones. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Jarrett Allen. David, what's the status?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. And guys, he told me that it appears to be a pinched nerve in his back. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
The Heat have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
A different look for Miami. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Troy Brown. Klay Thompson comes in for Payton. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, Hero. Butler finds Washington. To the paint, here's Jones.
Miami.
First trip to the line for him here.
Got about an 82% flip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those lines.
First free throw is good. Jarrett Allen's checked in for Taylor Horton-Tucker.
Jones. 2.
And so Jones nails both of them. The Heat leading by 20. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Jones against Doncic. Kicks it to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Allen trying to break free, and it's Gordon missing. Jazz trail by 20.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And it's Allen with the jam.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Washington against Clark. Jones for 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Jazz with some changes. Baisley's checked in for P.J. Washington. Okoro comes in for Butler, and it's Butler in for Jones. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. The Heat making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Udier is checked in. Doncic outside. And it's in there. Doncic has got 13.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Passes it to Okoro. Back to Moutier. Thompson comes with the double team. 4 on the clock. Okoro. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 6.
And Okoro physical enough inside to get that play up.
Thompson, high post. He's got 5. That's good from Allen on the assist by Thompson.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Moutier. On the pass to Valanciunas. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson for 3. And it's Beasley with the rebound. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And Beasley has a chance here to show off why he is in this position. He's an athlete.
And the Heat call time here.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for you.
And the Heat with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Horton Tucker comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Peyton. Heroes checked in for the Jazz. And Beverley kicks to Doncic. Out to the right wing. Clark, the pass to Horton Tucker. Heat moving the ball around. Beverley against Hero. Clark tries again, and the layup is good. Clark's got 6 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside, Hero. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Okoro with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
And he makes both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Miami leading by 20. Pass to Beverley. 51 seconds left in the third. Here's Horton Tucker. Sinks that one from the post. Horton Tucker's got 4 points this quarter. For Utah, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Outside Butler. Pass to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
And Okoro does a good job on the bounce that time. That's a nice move.
Clark kicks to Gordon. Pass to Doncic. Inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Butler driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Here's Hero. Shoots over Doncic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Okay?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so in the game for the Jazz, Tyler Hero out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Butler. Then there's Washington. And it's Bazley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hero against Thompson to the middle. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Hero. 8 points for Butler.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Butler, and it's sent back by Allen. Payton kicks to Allen. Back to Payton. Thompson in the corner. There's the three. A rebound by the Jazz. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Butler. Now the pass to Washington. Now Butler. Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Goes back up. And no problem from Washington as he finishes at the rim.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
The shot's good.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop it.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside Hero. With the teardrop on the basket by Jones.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gordon finds Thompson. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And they pick up 2.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Hero. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Outside Hero. Passes it to Washington. Hero against Allen. It's Hero with the drive. No good off the back of the rim.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Thompson passes to Allen. The dish now to Gordon. Back to Doncic. It's over Hero, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Utah making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Jones against Payton. Jones the pass to Hero. Another miss by Utah.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Jones. Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas.
And I know Valanciunas can be an enforcer on both ends of the floor, but right now it's all happening on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Stolen by Washington. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Butler with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you, and Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Jones to end the cold streak, and the shot goes down.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Hero. And Utah again with the bucket.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Here's Doncic. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Payton against Jones. Floats one up, and Payton sends it back. And Thompson kicks to Payton. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Gordon. And it's Doncic, top of the key. It's Payton, high post, and stolen by Butler. Here's Hero. Doncic with the block.
Good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There had to have been a lot of questions with over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals, so we see a more confident play this year.
And Miami making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Hero passes to Valanciunas. Doncic against Butler. Outside, Hero. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
Their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Jones dishes to Valanciunas. To the inside. Hero. Excellent D there from Allen. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Allen finds Beverly. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. For three. Good on the triple.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And there's the pass to Washington. That 3 off the mark. Here's Doncic. Good on the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball. And that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.